How many days do we have to keep making these same videos? These retro bowl games that means absolutely nothing to the fans. Surprisingly, 2 teams are still in it that could win the Super Bowl. We have no idea who will make the Super Bowl. That's even if they have a chance to make the Super Bowl, which is a low chance, but it doesn't really matter because all we have today is a good showdown. The NFC, the Chicago Bears, and the Los Angeles Rams. 2 teams that last played in SoFi Stadium in 2021. Bears got killed, and now we have the 2022 playoffs. Keyword playoffs. You never see the Bears in the playoffs. I don't even remember the last time the Bears ever won a game. It's been so long. The Rams have been looking like a dumpster fire team this entire season. Talk about Super Bowl hangover. Absolutely. Now, when you think about a game like this, you would expect a big blowout of the Rams' favor. But since the Rams have been also looking really bad, which wasn't expected because the Bears are expected to be bad this year, but not the Rams. This is a good thing for both teams. A rebuilding year. Mainly for Chicago because the Bears were not supposed to be good. They're not intended to be good at all this season. So while the Bears are rebuilding, you have the Rams, who are just a team that's just not doing anything this year. Stafford's hurt, Cup's done for the year, and yeah, the Rams are just entirely banged up. There's nobody on the Rams no more because everybody's hurt. Well, we get this game started in Los Angeles, the beautiful city of angels in Inglewood, California. SoFi Stadium, here comes the Rams out of the tunnel, and here we go for the Bears and Rams. Khalil Mack said that he'll play one more game with the Bears. Will he be good? And Matthew Stafford, who came back from injury, will he show his way? My gut said the Rams are going to win. So this game starts out pretty bad, but Bears allow a touchdown. And then, obviously in this game, it hurt. It hurt watching this game. Justin Fields was looking like he was the first few games in a lot of last year. The Bears defense was allowing touchdowns. Nobody was open in the receiver games. And the run game was just out of nowhere. Nothing. So, in my opinion, I want to tell you that was not what the NFL scripted. Roger Goodell, which some people are thinking, the NFL scripted. Is it? We have no idea. Because guess what? Nobody knows what anybody's going to do. You don't know how you're going to play. You don't know what you're going to do in a football game. You expect your best performance in every single game. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's the worst. But it doesn't matter. And the Bears had to give it their all. But obviously, they just could not do nothing. And when I say they did nothing, they did nothing. They couldn't have no good offensive plays. The defense was allowing touchdowns like they always do. The offense was showing exactly why no one should believe in the Bears offense. The only good thing was special teams. Our kickoff and all the kicking of the special teams was good. Even the punter was MVP in this game. But besides that, the Rams missed a field goal. But doesn't matter. You thought, okay, we're only down 6, right? No, 7. We're only down 7 at halftime. But boy, did it get worse. You thought that we was going to come back? Imagine, bro. Because that was just the reason why you don't watch Bears games. And it was a primetime game, too. You know that the Bears are one of the worst teams in the NFL when it comes to primetime games. And putting us in a primetime game against a good team on primetime, that just shows you just can't trust yourself. Because who in the world wants to watch a Bears game in primetime? When you look on your schedule and you see Chicago Bears, 7:20 p.m. on NBC, Fox, or whatever, you be like, oh no, here's going to be dumpster fire. Because the things that happen on primetime, you see bad offense, bad penalties, horrible play calling, wide open players. Yeah, That's not what a good primetime game is. A primetime game should be fun, great offenses, defense is also balling out, good officiating calls. But when it comes to the Bears, refs get paid $10 million just to bet one call on the Bears to lose the game. Now, Rams, don't think you're off the edge too, because the Rams have also been a pretty bad team when it comes to officiating, because they had some pretty bad calls. I'm going to get the revenge from what they did a few years ago to the Saints player. But look, some things are called too far, and that's what happens when you allow a last-second touchdown. I mean, this game was over from the start, so what do you expect? No one expected this to be close. Nor did I think this game was going to be close. And we did not disappoint, as we expected this to be a loss. But the tough thing is, the Chicago Bears are going to be eliminated. Yes, finally, a game that we can finally enjoy watching. It's not a primetime game because the game was scheduled at 3 p.m. The Falcons and the Buccaneers. College football is coming on later, but forget college, we got a great show. The Falcons, Tampa Bay. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase. This game was not close. It was a terrible game. I'm not going to say who, because I will spoil it. You will see for yourself. Bad offense, terrible defense. The play calling was so bad that you can just tell a little kid to play call and he'll do a better job. It's been that bad. And when in the world have you seen a loss like this? Especially in the playoffs? We've seen bad losses in playoffs. But at home, when you're favored, that's unbelievable. And I know that this was not expected to be a win, but come on. I mean, show a little more emphasis in this game. Show that you really care about your team. Because obviously, it looks like you have no shame. Shame on y'all for thinking that anybody cared about your team. Because they don't. Anybody who really stayed to watch the whole game has to just be the winning team's fan or just to laugh at the losing team lose. Because I'm going to admit, this game was horrible. Was terrible. I never in my life have seen such a bad game like this. I mean, it's so bad that your kicker is so good that some NFL team can only kick field goals. It's been that bad. It's not even funny. Like, some games are just bad. And it's not just an ordinary bad. It's the real bad. Like, a game that nobody wanted to watch. Because if you take a look at some teams, like the Jaguars, the Lions, the Texans, the Bears, and the Jets, well, the old Jets, those are teams that would not have a chance in this game. Those are tank bowl teams. And yes, what am I trying to say? Yes, you heard me. I said the Bears. Is it a surprise? No. Are you guys surprised that I put my team up there? No, you shouldn't be. Because we're bad. But speaking of, not talking about the Bears, this game has just not. As you heard my cats just fight for no reason. If you heard the background noise, that was my cats. Exactly. They're very angry about this game. They were also mad that our team lost. This has been the worst game ever, as what my cats would say. Now they are staring at each other because they want to know, why is their team so bad? It's been so bad of a season. Like, it's not even funny. Like, why do NFL teams have to deal with this? Why does strictly you yourself always have to say, why is it always my team? Because it is. Because the NFL hates you. And now the Falcons are out. And our cats are really fighting. Oh my god. But yeah, they're really hurt. In a few minutes, I will show you guys the playoff picture. Well, that. Well, at least you know that the Falcons are out. This was the last time the Falcons made the playoffs. You guys are officially eliminated from playoffs. I would have said playoff contention, but y'all made the playoffs. Y'all beat the Giants by 2 points and then get killed by the Buccaneers by 32 points. Do you really feel good about yourself, Atlanta? Do you really feel good? And I want y'all to think about this going into the offseason, because this is not a season for y'all.